Hey friends, today we're going to be taking a look at this shared desk slash office space that me and my husband share. It is located in our living room area. Today I wanted to focus on the drawer unit that we put our household files in. The unit holds multiple things, also keys for the cars and other cords and cables and things like that. And this bottom drawer belongs to him solely, that we also need to organize. But today we're going to be just focusing on the drawer unit with the files. There was another area here that I wanted to hang some files on the wall. So essentially I'm going to be getting rid of some files in the drawer and then hanging them in this wall organizer that I got from IKEA. So here I'm just getting ready to figure out how I'm going to put it on the wall or where I want it located on the wall. And then once I have that figured out, I'm going to go ahead and start doing all, the drilling and things like that to get it up there. So the items that we're actually going to be putting in this organizer or file unit is going to be some of our easily accessible documents. So each section holds documents for each of us here in the family. There's 4 of us that are in this house, and then there's an extra one for me and my husband. So I'm going to get started on organizing these files that are in this drawer. So I just start by taking out all the items. I did need to recruit my husband for this process because obviously all of the items in the drawer don't belong solely to me. My goal here was really to get rid of all the clutter that we didn't need anymore. I really wanted to get rid of any traditional file folders and just use these poly zippered envelopes that I had. So here's everything that came out of that drawer. We've got some catalogs for some small appliances. We've got paperwork for some vehicles. We even have some house documents that were in the drawer. We've got some certificates that were in here and some other just miscellaneous paperwork that we're going to be either getting rid of or just reorganizing. So here I just sat down with hubby to ask him if he had anything that he wanted to keep or if he had any suggestions on whether we should keep any shared items or not. Here I'm just continuing to sort out the categories and then using sticky notes to write down the categories that we want to have in the drawer. Now there were a few items that I did have to set aside to deal with later because I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to store them or where they could go, but I knew I didn't want to put them back in the drawer. And sometimes that happens when you're organizing. You don't really know where you want something to go, but it's okay to put it aside and think about where it's going to be stored later. Okay, so here are all the catalogs from the small appliances that we still own. The reason why I kept these was because I like to donate my items sometimes. Not necessarily the dishwasher and the bigger things, but the smaller appliances, when I do donate them or give them away, I do like to give them away with their catalog. So that was my main reason for keeping them. I never really accessed them because you can find all the information to those things online. But I was really good. My husband convinced me to purge them, so I did, and I'm really proud of myself. Now we're getting to the finish line here, so I just did a little bit of cleaning up of those catalogs, and then we went ahead and finalized the categories that we wanted. We've got like car and household, we've got taxes and dental and medical, and a few other categories. So I just made some labels for everything. And then I went ahead and put the labels on the poly envelopes, put the categories in alphabetical order, and that was it. I put all the envelopes back in the drawer using this 4-sort to allow them to stand up nicely and making them easily accessible. And then I ended up swapping the larger envelope in the back out because it was too big for the drawer. I went ahead and added in a little container, put some envelopes that we use for mailing items in, And that was it. The project is done. So here's what the wall file system looks like. I added some black folders to keep certain paperwork in there, and then some more of the smaller poly zippered envelopes for some other items. And that's it. Thanks for watching.